It is Police Week in Ontario, and what better way to celebrate than meeting Owen Sound Police Service's newest constable, Constable Mike, and you're going to have to say your last name for me.
Mike Gomukiewicz. Nice to meet you, Don.
Nice to meet you too, and welcome to Owen Sound. It's great having you in our community.
Thank you very much.
So this is a new adventure for you. When did you become a police officer?
So I began with the Owen Sound Police Service in December 2019. And from there, I went to the Ontario Police College for 3 months. And now I'm back at the service, working on the road with my coach officer.
And we're in the middle of a global pandemic, so I'm guessing graduation was a little bit different for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So at the Ontario Police College, typically what would happen is we would do a graduation ceremony and a large parade. And in my case, it didn't happen due to the pandemic. We halted the ceremony. We were under quarantine for the last little bit before we left the school. And in fact, the school let us go a little bit early. We crammed and worked over the weekends and were released about a week prior than we were supposed to, just because we can't have too many people all in one location for some COVID compliance, you know?
Absolutely. And of course it is Police Week. So tell us what it's like a typical day for a police officer in Owen Sound.
Well, right now there's nothing typical about it. You know, we're going through the pandemic, so things are different than they usually would be. But typically, we would come in and our sergeant would give us a briefing on things that she would like to see done today and things that have happened since our last shift for us to make note of. And from there, for me, being a recruit constable, I would go on the road with my coach officer, and he would show me the ropes, you know, show me how things are done in Owen Sound.
So what is your take on Owen Sound? What do you think of Owen Sound as a community?
Well, it's a beautiful place. It's the people are very entwined in the community here, and it's something I really appreciate. And it's one of the reasons I chose to come to Owen Sound is it's got that small town feel in a city.
And where did you come from?
I grew up in Barrie.
Oh, okay. So it's Barrie's a bigger Owen Sound.
Pretty much.
So tell us about what it's been like with physical distancing going on and actually having to perform police duties.
So with the physical distancing, you know, it's a little harder when you're working with a coach officer, right? Both of us are in a cruiser together, right? But with the public and stuff, you know, it's been easier in Owen Sound because the community here has adhered to the rules for the most part. And I mean, it's evident, you know, Owen Sound has one of the lowest rates of the virus right now. And yeah, it's been not as challenging as in other places due to our community.
Tell me, what would you say to someone that's thinking about getting into policing? Would you suggest they do so? And do you have any pointers?
Well, if you want to become a police officer, most certainly I think it's the best job in the world, and some pointers for it. You know, get involved in your community. Really get to know the people in your community. Volunteer. Become a part of your community for the better.
Constable Mike, thank you so much for chatting with us today, and enjoy Police Week.
Don, thank you very much. It was great to meet you. Appreciate it.